Hello and welcome back. Hello, Anna Kevin. Welcome to the stream. So, when we finished off last time, we finally finished filling in the, entire, sea chart. So, starting up this time, today is actually the 22nd anniversary of, Wind Waker, and almost as if in celebration of it, we are doing one of the game's most iconic, dungeons today. But first we have to get there. First we have to open it up. To my knowledge, I don't have any treasure charts to grab. I've already filled out the entire map. So basically, I just have to go from destination to destination. I have another destination that I want to hit along the way. But otherwise, we're pretty much good to go. What's the sign say? To reach Bomb Island, head south from here. Okay. Do I have to get your picture? No. Alright. It's not an enemy anyway. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses. Place the pearl you hold here. You placed Farore's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 2 pearls remain. Alright. Let's go. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses. Place the pearl you hold here. You place Din's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 1 pearl remains. But before we deposit that, I have a few errands to complete. Yes, young master, look! Already my shop has a wide variety of products to choose from. It is a cornucopia. Thanks to you, young master, every morning the postman comes with packages from the traveling salesman you traded with. At last, my humble stall has the appearance of a full-fledged store. My dear, your unflagging dedication has strengthened my determination to live my life for the success of my business. Master, you are the savior of my stall. I must thank you from the very bottom of my heart. This is my most prized possession, next to my hoodie coat, of course. It is none other than the Zunari family treasure. Please accept it. I got the magic armor. Use your rupees to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. So even if I run out of other stuff to spend my rupees on, I still have this. You won't expend rupees unless you take damage from an enemy or other hazard. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. This is the only heirloom I brought with me when I moved here from my hometown. Well, excluding the lovely sail you purchased from me earlier, of course. It is a magical heirloom, one that calls up a mysterious power to protect your body from harm. Of course, you can use it even when you are sailing the open seas. My dear, please, use this to protect yourself, as you seek out more merchants. I beg of you. And please, be on the constant lookout for new and exciting products. Not that I have anything left to reward you with if you find any. Alright, I'm going to try and get all of the products, which means... let's make use of the list I made earlier. Okay, I need to buy an exotic flower. Yes. It is another fine day, is it not? Days like this are best spent shopping. Use the left stick to have a look at my wares. Town flower, a flower from the town of Bright Smiles. Use it to decorate the town with joy. Sea flower. The aroma of the sea wafts out of this flower that hails from a faraway land. Use it to adorn the town with a sea breeze. Exotic flower. An exotic flower from a tropical island. Trim the town with a summer breeze. My dear, thank you so very much. Do not look at me, look at my products. If you're shopping for chit-chat, then we can do that at the reception counter. I need a sickle moon flag. Sickle moon flag. A showy flag in the shape of a crescent moon. Uses to decorate the town with a salute to the night sky. And I need a second fountain idol. A sculpture of mysteriously bubbling water. Use it to cover the town in ocean blue. No, no, no. It looks like your bag is quite full, is it not? Yes, it is. I can only put a maximum of 3 of my products in your bag. Come back after you use all of them up. Of course. Alright, fine then. We'll do a little extra sailing around, I guess. Alright, trade with this guy. I need to give him all 3 of the things I have. That's in the delivery bag. Right, I need to actually just hold it out. Huh? Why, that's an exotic flower, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this pinwheel? Sure. Most agreeable. Then my fee will be... Well, that thing you've got doesn't look so hot, so I'll need 55 rupees for mine. It's a deal. Thanks. That squares us. Here's your item as promised. Hold out both of your hands. Got a pinwheel. The wheel on it spins when it catches puffs of air. It's kind of fun. Thanks again. Huh? Why, that's sickle moon flag, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this big catch flag? Sure. Most agreeable. Then my fee will be... that thing you gave me looks kind of old, so I'll need 85 rupees in exchange, okay? It's a deal. Thanks. That squares us. Here's your item as promised. Hold out both of your hands. We got the big catch flag. This flag was made by a fisherman from a foreign land and designed to encourage a big haul of fish. Huh? Why, that's a fountain idol, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this big sail flag? Sure. Most agreeable. Then my fee will be... Yeah, I've got a cheap deal for you. How about 35 rupees? It's a deal. Thanks. That squares us. You got the big sail flag. This flag looks like it would definitely be good for business. Alright, next up I need to go over to Great Fish. Huh? That's big sail flag, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this hero's flag? Sure. Most worthy. Then my fee will be... Your item there is in need of repair, so how about 75 rupees? It's a deal. Thanks. That settles things. You got the hero's flag. This flag has a rather courageous feel to it. Huh? That's a hero's flag, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this postman statue? Sure. Most worthy, then my fee will be... I need at least 100 rupees for this one, I'm afraid. It's a deal. Thanks. That settles things. I got a postman statue. This is a carving of the Rito postman, hero of all Ritos and a symbol of laborers the world over. Huh? Why, that's postman statue, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading for this shop guru statue? Sure. Most agreeable. Then my fee will be... Yeah, this is super rare, so how about 200 rupees? It's a deal. Thanks. That squares us. Here's your item as promised. You got a shop guru statue. This little statue is the apple of every businessman's eye. You found a place to put it? Alright. So, by trading your goods for my goods, you and I have formed a merchant's oath. More important of the two. We'll do the less important first. That's a fountain idol, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this skull tower idol? Sure. Most worthy. Then my fee will be... The colors on that thing you're offering have faded most terribly, so 60 rupees. It's a deal. Thanks. That settles things. We got a skull tower idol. It's made of the fossilized skulls of strange creatures. It's pretty weird. That's all of the items for Zunari's shop. And now... Is that... It couldn't be... The shop guru statue? Such a divine figure! Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. Oh, most worthy day. Wow, my lifelong dream has at long last come true. Such joy. This is my thanks to you for fulfilling my dream. It's a heart-filled reward brimming with gratitude. Alright, hold out your hands. I got a piece of heart! Yay! My, but I have received a worthy item. Tonight I will hold this close to my bosom as I sleep. I can't wait. And yes, he does take the statue. But hey, now we have all of that done. So, next up. I am too far away. How can he hit me? I'm too far away to hit him. That's one. Thanks for the heart. By you. I am allowed inside. Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you for the hearts. That was painful. Designs that reflect wind are drawn here. Oh, hello, Tortoise. Welcome. Thanks for the raid. You were playing Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Hello, Fuzzy Pickles. I'm doing something horribly out of order right now. You're not supposed to come and do this for ages. I got a Triforce chart! You can't read it yourself, so you'll have to get it deciphered somewhere. I don't have enough rupees to do it, though. But at least now I've cleared that out. Thankfully, they don't attack you when you're on land, and so this is the perfect time to do this. Is have it done third. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses. Place the pearl you hold here. You place Nehru's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. And here we go. Let's see what's in that last square that we couldn't fill in. He's like, uh-oh, it's gonna explode, so he walks away. And then it explodes. It's okay. He doesn't have to come back. Hey, look, it's the Triforce! And right in the center of the 3 triangle islands... That's the second time he's been flung at the side of a stone wall. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Luke, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Okay, but first, I don't have this map square filled in. And, there's finally a fish here. Oi, small fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island? I feel like this world probably has pamphlets everywhere titled, "So, you think you are the hero of Hyrule?" Actually, nobody remembers the name Hyrule. But they do have the legend. Then start by opening up your sea chart. As far as I remember, they don't remember the name Hyrule. They just know about the legend. But this is the Tower of the Gods. I've done a fish fortune on you, small fry, and from what I can tell, it looks like you're fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are none other than the lucky items known as the Triumph Forks. Yeah, they're some sort of magical utensils. If you want to learn more about the Triumph Forks, talk to that guy Tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. Now, I know I may only be a fish, but my fortune telling is uncannily accurate. You'd better believe it, small fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. And with that, I'm off. And hey, guess what? I have the chart already. Which chart is that? It's Treasure Chart 14. And I got a silver rupee. It's time to jump for joy. Well, or rather, it's time to enter the dungeon. Tower of the Gods. First up. This is a pretty iconic dungeon in itself, but yes, pretty much all of the dungeons are pretty popular. I don't remember the exact structure of how I'm supposed to go through this dungeon, but I do remember most of the dungeon puzzles, I think. You'll find out. Because it's time to get the real dungeon item for this place. Hello. Good. Awesome. Ow. I need to get his item. He has a Knight's Crest. Come on. Thank you. Ow. Haha! Well, that was painful, but I got him down. By the way, found weapon system continues even here. And it brings down the pillars. And we got the Hero's Bow! Set it to Y, X, or R, and then use it with the button you've set it to. Hold the button to knock an arrow, and release the button to shoot. You can carry up to 30 arrows. That counts. Alright. You have done well to find your way to this place. O Chosen One. Accept this final challenge. This is cool. Takes its pieces from the wall. To it, now I have to do it again. It's the same every time. You might be wondering, hey, what happens when you run out of arrows? Because it looks like you're gonna run out. That's okay. They planned for that. Expensive. I ran out of arrows, and so he gave me more. Come on, let me target you. And that's it. The path can now be opened. O Chosen One. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution. It's worth noting that this is a boss photo that is not missable. You can still take his picture even after the fight. And you can re-enter this room even after the fight. You got a heart container! Your life energy has increased by 1, plus your life gauge has been replenished. Not that it was, ever down. Probably shouldn't have bothered with the magic armor, I just wanted to see how effective it was. How do you, hit that? Maybe... Ring of Light has appeared in the sea. I don't know how Link got down there, but now we're down. You have done well, Luke. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready, Luke? Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. Deuteronomy 24. If a man marries a woman who becomes displeasing to him because he finds something indecent about her, and he writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her, and sends her from his house, and if after she leaves his house she becomes the wife of another man, and her second husband dislikes her and writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her and sends her from his house, or if he dies, then her first husband, who divorced her, is not allowed to marry her again after she has been defiled. That would be detestable in the eyes of the Lord. Do not bring sin upon the land the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance. If a man has recently married, he must not be sent to war or have any other duty laid on him. For 1 year he is to be free to stay at home and bring happiness to the wife he has married. Do not take a pair of millstones, not even the upper one, as security for a debt, because that would be taking a person's livelihood as security. If someone is caught kidnapping a fellow Israelite and treating or selling them as a slave, the kidnapper must die. You must purge the evil from among you. In cases of defiling skin diseases, be very careful to do exactly as the Levitical priests instruct you. You must follow carefully what I have commanded them. Remember what the Lord your God did to Miriam along the way after you came out of Egypt. When you make a loan of any kind to your neighbor, do not go into their house to get what is offered to you as a pledge. Stay outside and let the neighbor to whom you are making the loan bring the pledge out to you. If the neighbor is poor, do not go to sleep with their pledge in your possession. Return their cloak by sunset so that your neighbor may sleep in it. Then they will thank you, and it will be regarded as a righteous act in the sight of the Lord your God. Do not take advantage of a hired worker who is poor and needy, whether that worker is a fellow Israelite or a foreigner residing in one of your towns. Pay them their wages each day before sunset, because they are poor and are counting on it. Otherwise they may cry to the Lord against you, and you will be guilty of sin. Parents are not to be put to death for their children, nor children put to death for their parents. Each will die for their own sin. Do not deprive the foreigner or the fatherless of justice, or take the cloak of the widow as a pledge. Remember that you were slaves in Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you from there. That is why I command you to do this. When you are harvesting in your field and you overlook a sheaf, do not go back to get it. Leave it for the foreigner, the fatherless, and the widow, so that the Lord your God may bless you in all the work of your hands. When you beat the olives from your trees, do not go over the branches a second time. Leave what remains for the foreigner, the fatherless, and the widow. When you harvest the grapes in your vineyard, do not go over the vines again. Leave what remains for the foreigner, the fatherless, and the widow. Remember that you were slaves in Egypt. That is why I command you to do this. May God bless the reading of his word. Our boat is sinking! He can't hold his breath that long, but as it turns out, he doesn't need to. You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there is not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. And we can walk around. But I should note, look, the water isn't flowing. It still repels us, but it's not flowing. It's just sitting still. We can cut the grass, which is nice because it gives us arrows. And bombs. But nothing is happening here. We can look out. We can look out at the area around the place. Can't climb up. Looks like this castle has a pretty sizable moat. The enemies aren't moving. They're present, but they're not moving. They're just frozen. I like it how there's no collision. You can just stand on his sword. Alright, Luke. I need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search, and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle. As in, this. I wanted to take a look around a bit more. Out here is a place that people have something called barrier skip. Because it is actually possible to bypass this insane barrier, which is way thicker than it looks. There is that knockback distance. That knockback distance is less than the actual thickness of that barrier. With a technique known as item sliding, which is where you pull out an item and then you walk a little bit. And you can get insane... move your... when you pull out your item, you can move it. You can move while you're holding it out, right? Well... if you hold your controller just outside the dead zone and then reconnect it, and you can move in the opposite direction at a really, really high speed and infinitely increasing. And if you line yourself up just right, you can sort of just pop through the barrier here. Because you're moving fast enough that in one frame you move past the entire barrier. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to item slide. Or at least I didn't pull it off right there when I was trying to. So, we're not doing barrier skip, but that is how speedrunners will complete 3 dungeons and then go straight to the end of the game. Instead, we're going to actually proceed through this thing as intended. It's important, you can't grab it right in the middle because then it doesn't tell the game where to pivot. So you need to grab it closer to an edge. Come on, grab it. Grab. There we go. Yes, I intentionally stuck Leek right in the middle. I knew they would go down. I thought it was funnier to do that. It's a good thing it went down, otherwise he'd be kind of stuck. Hey look, something is moving without us prompting it. Well, not directly anyway. But no, everything is still frozen. Totally frozen. There's nothing you can do to interact with any of these guys, despite the fact that I would totally love to destroy them all while they're still frozen. But you can walk around and see what the layout of this place is. You can also open these pots, but I don't really need to. I'll save that for when I actually need some healing. But now we can go inside. And what should we find inside? Well, you know this game series, right? Excellent, Luke. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Now, take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the blade of evil's bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. Or has returned? And so has movement. We have to kill all of them in order to leave. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. take a look around at the stained glass. You might notice some things if you're familiar with Ocarina of Time. Yep, we got images of all the sages. And, of course, an image of Ganon himself. Now, if you were wondering where to get all of the Knight's Crest that you need, wonder no more. Hello. Something more to take a look at before we go. Doesn't that look kind of familiar? Just the layout of all those folks? What's it? Doesn't that look familiar? At long last, our preparations are complete. You must return to me so that we can return by the same path that brought us here. The time has come to save your sister from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry, Luke. See, you say that, but I just got a bow. I have a lot of things to do. Alright, the path to Hyrule has vanished. And I have a bow! Alright, let's go. Oh, Mr. Fairy! I've been longing to see you, sir! What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? That fragrant, musty scent! Sir, you have found a chart! Splendid, splendid! Show me, show me! Why, you can't read that chart in its current state. Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you? For 398 rupees? There's a reason why he's using that number of rupees. In Japanese, if you read 893, which is right to left, which is the way that Japanese is read, it sounds like Yakuza. Because he's ripping you off. Sure. Tingle, tingle, Kaloo, Limpa. Become readable. You got your chart deciphered. Now you can use it to find a piece of the Triforce. Look at your sea charts on the map screen to check its location. I noted before that the Triforce and the Triumph Forks, or that the Triumph Forks were interesting. It's the Triforce is what they mean. They just forgot the term. However, as a kid, I never recognized that. I was like, where are the Triumph Forks? I never found any! Mr. Fairy, you must try very hard to find treasure. When you select and open this chart on the map screen, the place where the treasure is will shine forth. Then just go to that place and rely on your chart to help you find the treasure. Alright. As for the map screen, we have a few treasure charts. I got a Triforce shard. You need 7 more shards to form a complete piece of the Triforce. What does that sound like? Zelda 1. Zelda 1, you are traveling around and getting Triforce shards. There are 8 of them, and you need to put them all together to make the Triforce. Alright. So, next up, let's head due east to get to Six Eye Reef. Speedrun strats? Definitely not. Speedrun strats is, doing things roughly in order. I got a silver rupee! Yay! I got a piece of heart! Yay! Got a trident! And a purple rupee. That's just great. You see that up there? See the treasure chart up there? Or the treasure up there? Aha! That's the only way to get it. Without glitches or tingle. I got a silver rupee! Yay! Oh, I didn't expect to find this here. This is fun. Alright, let's go. Time to get lots of cash. Remember, I was scroll down. Purple rupee. Yeah, this is it. I don't know what happened there. What happened? I should be from the other side. Alright, here's where I need to be. I don't actually have anywhere to stand. Put those furnace away. Yeah, you need bombs in order to get that. So. You got the dragon tingle statue. It bubbles over with warmth. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. I got a treasure chart! Go. I got a phantom, or I got the platform chart. I got the platform chart. Now I can find the platforms out on the high seas. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Alright. Linder, birthplace the Forest Haven, one of the Korok forest spirits. After the annual ceremony in the Forest Haven, Linder flies off to a distant part of the world to sow tree seeds and raise new patches of forest. He's responsible for the forest on an island 4 squares west and 2 squares north of Forest Haven. Nico. Personality, Mary. Least favorite thing, Gonzo's underwear. Nico is the bottom rung on the pirate ladder, so he's responsible for all the odd jobs on the ship. He's quite childish and rarely thinks of the consequences of his actions. Even so, he shows signs of having what it takes to move up the pirate ladder. Oh, a customer! I've been waiting for you, you lucky person, you! Pirates sold me bombs for cheap. Now's your chance. Bye bye bye! By the way, Mr. Customer, are you acquainted with that adorable little pirate girl? You have a bashful look on your face, Mr. Customer. You can't hide it from me. Yuck, 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 yuck. I'll just use the left stick to browse. 30 bombs for 60 rupees. Buy them while you can. I really don't need them. They're all back. That's okay, I only need the switch at the top. What? No? The switches went away? Oh, that's a problem. Time to get chased by a lot of birds. Oh, never mind. There are about 3. I think the reason I didn't need to before was because I accidentally hit one with an arrow. In fact, that's almost certainly the case. Oh, come on! Why can't this one be stationary like the rest? Well, let's hope my last pair is good enough. Yes! Just barely good enough. Awesome, let's go. Triforce Charge! Well, now I have no arrows, so I can't exactly act on anything that requires the bow until I can buy some arrows. Hey, look, arrows! Oh. 30 arrows for 60 rupees. That's 30! What a deal! And look at this color! It matches your bow perfectly!
Thank you! Bye!
I got a silver rupee! Alright, now, let's deal with Cyclos. How do you deal with Cyclos? Well, get close, and, well, he has a really, really big hitbox, so don't really worry too bad about aiming. And you only have to hit him once. Or I thought it was only once. Let's try it again. 2. 3. There we go. If you haven't taken his picture before now, don't do that, because you can't take it again. It is now missed. That's a heck of an arm you've got there. And what an eye! No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. Except my camera. You obviously have mastery of the air, and now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, let's see if you can handle this. I learned the Ballad of Gales. Wahoo! In the hands of a Wind Waker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. If you need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head home for now. Head for home now. See you on down the road. And yes, now we have the Ballad of Gales, which will make things way faster. For traveling across the ocean, because any place that he could previously appear, we can now instantly travel. Including the Mother and Child Isles, which is absolutely critical. Because now we can get inside the Mother Isle. Couldn't do that before. Young Waker of the Winds. How did you manage to find this place? I am the Queen of the Fairy World. I have been awaiting your arrival. But now is not yet the time for us to meet. You still have many challenges to overcome. You seek to protect an individual very dear to you. Yes, I know of her. But there is yet another in this world whom you must protect. Come visit my fountain again when you have met that individual, when the time has come for you to face new challenges. At that time, I shall show you my true self. Yeah, so we can't quite get this done yet. That said, there are other places that I can get to with this warp. That are useful? Well, actually, there's exactly one. The Islet of Steel has a platform there that I couldn't complete before because I didn't have a bow. Let's go there. It's due south from Greatfish. Ow. Hey, I got a skull necklace. Yeah, so if you're wondering why the Queen of the Fairies wouldn't do anything for us right now, the answer is it would allow us to do dungeons out of order, which is not allowed. I got a Triforce Shard, now I only need 6 more. But it didn't go down? Fine. There we go. That's a very special one. I got a Triforce Shard! I got another Triforce Shard! Now I only need 5 more! I have exactly 10 Knight's Crests. Why, that is a Knight's Crest! How many of those do you have? Humph. Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. The Knight's Crest. It is the symbol of a courageous knight. But not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power but wisdom and courage as well. Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique. Both my brother and I dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests. But it took many long years and adventures beyond count before we even approached finding 10 of them, and we both grew old. It appears you have enough might to learn that technique now. Perhaps, just perhaps, you can master it. Very good, Luke. Heed my words. Hold B to build up power, and then release it. Come at me now. Do it. I learned the Hurricane Spin! Hold B to build up your power, and then release it to perform a whirling attack with your blade. Remember, it consumes magic power. Amazing, Luke. You did it! You have mastered the Hurricane Spin! At last, you have made our long-held dream come true. Oh, the joyful tears. They won't stop. I thought my tears had dried up long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I am certain now that you will save your sister Errol and bring her home to Outset. You wish to fight me again? What say you, Luke? Sure. This is a mini-game you can do for free. and it gives you rupees. And it takes forever. If I must say so, your skills with the sword are still at the level of a page. Very good. Try to hit me 100 times or more before I hit you 3 times. 59 blows, eh? Remember, though you may grow in strength, others grow stronger as well. You may come here to practice as often as you like. I will always be happy to face off against you. Try it again. Enough! 100 blows! You have improved. I guess it was wrong of me to treat you like you were still a lowly page. You are a page no more. Now you are a knight! Knight, it is not much, but it is now yours. Take this with you. A purple rupee. That's worth 50 rupees. That's just great. There's a specific item that I'm looking to get from him, and I don't remember, I've changed the controls, so now if I don't have to hold the button, the button the whole time. I'm looking for a specific reward from him. Very good, knight. Now try to hit me 300 times before I hit you 3 times. Link! What are you doing? Ah! Okay, that didn't work. Come on. No! If you're too slow on hitting it there, then he just jumps. Ugh. Oh my goodness! No! 325 blows. You have improved. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. From now on, you have my respect. I shall call you Swordsman. Swordsman, you will likely need something like this in your travels. Take it. Orange rupee! Just one of these is worth 100 rupees. Your face is beaming. You wish to fight me again? What say you, Luke? Yes. You're still at the level of swordsman when it comes to your sword skills. If you want to be a true master, you must hit me 500 times before I hit you 3 times. Well, that's bad. Just hit me. You couldn't pierce my defenses even once? What a poor showing. You must remember, as you grow stronger in your skills, others may grow stronger as well. No! I was trying to back up, but Link was still swinging. I'm gonna keep going until I get this. I don't think it does. Let's go ahead and try this. See what happens. Oh, hey, it does. It does work? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Necron. Ah. Well, now I know that I can just defend. Ugh. No! No! Why? Ah! 45! Oh my goodness! Why? I was so close! Why did he speed up? I need to go get more water. And then I will finish this. Oh, you're right. It would be. I should do that. But it was so close! Why? Yes. I don't wish to fight you again, I just want your reward.
Enough! 500 blows. You have improved. You have already become a fine swordsman, but I am certain you can do even better. Luke, take this. Piece of heart. There we go. That's what I was here for. If you get to 1,000 blows, I believe he fills your wallet no matter how many rupees it takes, which is an insane amount of rupees for me right now because my wallet is basically empty. But at the same time, do I really need it? No. I was just here doing that now because my hearts were basically empty after trying to fire at the enemies. But that is gonna be it for today. So when we come back next time, we're gonna make use of this Master Sword to some degree. It's not the end of the game yet. But we're gonna make use of the Master Sword. At any rate, that's gonna be all for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.